Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Hearts of Iron for Israel. Now, as you can tell, we're in a different date. It's because of the fact that the huge update with the DLC just came out not too recently. And I had to go back and kind of try to fix everything. Of course, I couldn't get back to my save because I bought the DLC. And I could have turned it off, but I didn't want to go all the way back to that. And be forced because the mod was already updated by the point, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. So I went ahead and annexed countries and tried to get ourselves back to where we were before. So that's, what the whole deal is. Of course, a few things to add here. I am now sponsored. I mean, not sponsored. I am now partnered with Curse, a good company that a fellow YouTuber of mine have told me about, and I looked them up and went ahead and applied, and of course I got accepted and did all the legal mumbo jumbo. So now I am officially partnered, which is always good for the YouTube life. Also, to let you guys know, check down in the description. I put down some new links, one of them being a Patreon account. I have now officially opened that up. Just, not really to throw it at anybody, but it's there, and I wanted to put it down there just, and make one just for later on. I don't have to make that later. So that's down there if you want to go check that out. Of course, you're more than welcome to. But of course, you don't have to. I'm also going to put down the link for the mod. I'm going to put down the workshop mod and the workshop link to the mod, and I think I might be able to put in the non-workshop. Kind of depends on if they updated the mod on the website that I got it from. We'll have to see. But I just got done with a justification for Afghanistan, so we're going to attack them now. I'm going to be using a new kind of thing of warfare that is also in the mod. It's a new spearhead, which means that compared to the offensive line, a spearhead will aggressively try to take all provinces as they were there when the order was first pointed out. So that's actually good. So they're going to automatically try to go for victory points, which is going to be really good for us. So we have that available to us, and we're going to go ahead and start off this episode by declaring war against Afghanistan. Exciting stuff. I'm not even sure what number this episode is. I'll have to figure that out. But we're going to go ahead and start this. Let's go ahead and watch as my army takes fold. Yeah, they're going to be able to win pretty swiftly. All I'm recruiting right now is, of course, militia troops. So, not the best, but of course, they're not terrible. So we're recruiting some militia troops just to get some numbers for us. Of course, we're at 18 divisions right now, which is really good. And we need to keep that going, but we need to build up our troops and make sure that we can continue to wreak havoc across the Middle East and eventually Africa. What I was thinking is destroying the Middle East, destroying Africa, and then calling the series off there. I know you guys have missed this Israel series, and of course, we're going to continue going because it's going to be great. I know you guys have missed this, and I'm sorry that I haven't been able to get it out as quickly as possible, but, better late than never. It's going to be really fun being able to do this. I don't know why my troops are having such a shitty time. Oh, it's because they're not attacking anywhere where I want them to. Makes sense. Troops have left that area. That's fine. Of course, I'm still using the TV screen to record, which is a little bit of a bugger, but it's fine. At the end of the day, it's not the worst thing in the world. We're doing really well for ourselves. Of course, Afghanistan really didn't stand a chance anyway, but oh well. As you can see up here, we're also building up nukes. Of course, we have a good amount of percentage, 0.8, to build a nuke. So that's actually, I think it gets done almost roughly 60 days for each bomb. So that is really good. We have 3, of course, nuclear reactors built. And I need to set up construction on some more. But the only thing is I don't have any space. Of course, I have a shit ton of space for nuclear technology, which I'm going to want to build those basically as soon as possible. We're going to do that right now, just so we can get nuclear tech. Of course, I do not have the realistic nukes mod on. It's not updated yet, so I cannot use it. So that kind of sucks, and I don't think we're going to be able to use it for the series. So I apologize, but at the end of the day, not the worst thing in the world. Of course, we're still going to be able to use nukes, just not to the best of our ability. I'm also going to be throwing out a series on just the DLC alone on the vanilla game. I think that's going to be really fun for us. So we're going to do that, of course. I don't know who I'm going to be yet. Of course, there's New Zealand, Australia, Canada, Poland we could do. Never done a Poland Let's Play. That would be fun. I've never even played ever as Poland in this game, so that would be really fun. So put down in the comments below who do you want me to play on the British, basically colonies, the puppets. Who do you guys want me to play as? That would be really, really fun to know because, of course, I want to open up a series on just this DLC. And then continue this one since the mod is updated enough for me to play it. And then I'm still talking to that fellow YouTuber that I was telling you about in the last video, the update video. If you haven't went to go look at that, it's the birthday update video. You might want to go check that out. I spoke about a lot of things that's happened recently to me and basically talked about what we're going to be doing on the channel. So if you have not gone and looked at that, you might want to do that. I think Afghanistan's about to give up. Yep, there we go. Take all the states. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't show it in the blue. But I'm taking all states, I think. Yep, there we go. That was weird. I don't know if that's new for the peace treaty, but it didn't show me taking any of the states. Didn't outline them in blue, so that was very, very weird. So the next one we got is Pakistan. We're going to destroy you, of course, very, very quickly. Of course, I'm going to want to line up against them as well. They have a little bit more troops, though, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a spearhead, but we're going to try it. Just because of the fact that if we can do a spearhead, that's going to be really good for us. Whoop. There we go. Oh, looks like it doesn't want to draw over there. That's fine. We're going to want to spearhead basically just that area alone. So let's continue. Of course, we are into 2017, so we don't know who won the presidential election for the U.S. Of course, Donald Trump did, which, of course, if you guys know, if you guys have been paying attention, Donald Trump did win the presidential election. So accurate, United States. I like it. Very accurate. Let's see. We're missing some production, it looks like. Oh, no, we're not. Yes, we are. Artillery and motorized. We're building anti-tank. Which, why are we building anti-tank? I don't need anti-tank. Build artillery. What are we doing? Do I need anti-tank? I do need anti-tank too, actually. Fuck. Okay. Build that then. Build both. What else do you need? Light mechanized, motorized. Well, we should be able to do that. And motorized divisions, we should be able to do that all. Of course, I want to pop in a few to these guys because I need them. And of course, a little bit more into the tankies. Let's see if we can trade a little bit more with Indonesia. And then we need some steel. We'll go ahead and trade that from the US. They should be able to give that to us, and we're only losing a little bit of construction. But with this DLC, it makes it easier that you can release nations that you have under your control. So I was playing as the US, just kind of fiddling around with the new update for the mod, and I released the Confederate States of America. So that was really exciting. And then I could play as the Confederate States of America and completely drop playing as the US, which is really cool in and of itself. So that was awesome to do. I still need 2 more steel. Well, that's annoying. I don't want to have to trade another factory just for a little bit more steel. Oh well, we'll be fine. Individual freedom. We need to be able to make sure our conservatism stays. That's the ruling party at the moment, and I want to make sure the Conservative Party stays in movement. Now we have export focus. I want free trade though. Free trade's definitely going to be able to help us out. What's up? What do I need? 35 steel, 1 chromium. I'm pretty sure I can get the chromium from Russia. And I can trade some with France. I'll be fine. But that keeps a little bit more of our things with us, of course. What are we doing? Are we lining up? How do we feel? Not too terrible, not too terrible. We're going to be getting a lot more troops, though. Very shortly. Very shortly. What do we need for them? Anti-tanks. Got it. And we're building them, aren't we? We are. Go ahead and pop in a little bit more so we can continue to build some. The quicker we get these troops out of here, the better. And we just need anti-tanks at the moment, so let's go ahead and pop another one down there. It's really going to help us out. Really going to be able to push us out some more troopers. Quickly, quickly, quickly. And of course, as you can see, they're all getting trained, so that's good. The militia regiment, of course, is really, really shit. 1 infantry division with a lot of extras. I could pop in some more infantry divisions on there, but I'll do that in the next wave of training. I'm not going to pop that in just yet. Just so we can get some more troops out. And then I will fix the division. Of course, it's going to have to do that for every single division that's on the map. So every single militia division that we have is going to have to switch to that new division. There's also a mod that I have found that I think is working at the moment. I've tried it out a little bit. It doesn't say that it's working, but it is working. It's the Roman Empire mod, which it takes basically this lower half of Italy plus Tunisia and makes it a part of the Roman Empire. You can attack Italy kind of things. You can build the Roman Empire back from the depths of time, and you can make it flourish once more, which would be really exciting to do. Of course, put it in the comments below if you want me to do that. That would be really, really fun. Of course, the girlfriend is at church at the moment, and I decided I probably need to record and then most likely go to church later. So she's out in Wichita. If you know where that is, you'd probably know where I am around. I'm not in Wichita, of course, but I'm around. But she's over there at the moment doing some stuff and churchy things. And then, of course, I'm here making the videos for you all. Pakistan has a pretty good military. Proud of them. Of course, we're probably more advanced, but they got some good stuff. 2 more, and then they'll be able to train up that again with that as well. 2 more there, 2 more there. And of course, you got the next 24 until you're done, so that's fine. Training on these guys is going to be a little slow, but that's just because we need to get the equipment out to them, and we're not doing that as efficiently as we could, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and build some more convoys, and I want to build some subs if we can. I'm gonna need some more. I hate having to trade for such things, but of course it's not. It's what we need to do. There we go. Fine with that. Almost there. Okay. So we're building up some more. We're building up a navy because, of course, Israel doesn't have a navy. And I'd rather get some things out as soon as possible rather than wait. But I hope you guys are enjoying the Israel series. Of course, it's been a minute since I've came back to this series, and I apologize for it, of course, as I said before. The Man in the High Castle, of course, still needs to be updated, so we cannot use that mod as of right now, which kind of really sucks, but at the end of the day, it's fine, because we just made that series. So nothing too terrible. I don't think they can actually hold that much. Yeah, they can. And then this is the fighters / close air support, which we don't have another airport that's relatively close except for right there, so we'll have to move them over. Hopefully that hold. They cannot. That's fine. How much do you have? Yeah, you're fine. You can move some. Are you still good? Yeah, you're good now, and you're good. Good. Awesome. Sounds great. Go ahead and get these fighters into position over in Pakistan. Of course, we're going to want air superiority. Not really much interception. I don't think we need to intercept. More of air superiority rather than anything else. The only thing is close air support can't go, so I'm going to see about flying these close air supports over this airport. And then they can get situated soon enough. But once we have air superiority over in the area, we should be fine. How are you guys? Weirdly enough, you're not building. Are you building for him? No. Why is anti-tanks taking so long? Very weird. Alright, let's get back to research because we need to research more. A lot into our infantry. This is going to be a straight infantry research run because we need to do that. I think I know what it's doing. I think what it's doing is it's getting anti-tanks over to the troops at the moment and not focusing on the new ones. That actually makes a lot more sense. Okay. Which means we gotta build more into these guys, into these anti-tanks, but we don't have the availability to do that just yet. So we're just gonna wait. And then we also don't have that, which is fine. I'll cut that down. We build one a day, which isn't terrible, but we should be building more. I'm most likely not going to go to, for India just yet. I may wait and turn my attention towards Africa before going after India. Also, of course, depends on you guys. Do you guys want me to go after India directly, or do you want me to go after Africa first? I was thinking about Libya, Sudan, and then being able to continue our strikeage everywhere else. United States, not really doing too much. Really not doing too much. It's guaranteed a lot of independence, but not really doing anything else. Of course, if we look at the factions, nobody's really in there. NATO and CSTO are holding strong, but of course, it's because they can't really do much because the world tension isn't as big as we want it to be. Justification 86 out of 215. I don't think we're going to be able to make it to the next war, but we'll kind of try. Push it out. Let's see. Path of Liberty, of course. And then we're going to want to go conservative once we're ready. But we're going to want to get all of these troops done and ready. I think Spearhead's really going to help us out, but I don't think there's any other Islamists directly in the area that could give troops to them. Probably there are some maybe in Africa, but again, that's not the worst thing in the world. 2 subs. Nice. Like it. Could modify the government. I'm going to wait for that, though. Don't really know what to modernize in early mobilization. Civilian. No, civilian I want to wait for because we still are in the war mood. So we want to continue being in the war mood. Oh, yeah. That close air support needs to get into Pakistan now. Get in there. Want to give close air support to all of our troopers once they're ready. So the Navy's doing very well for itself. Recruitment-wise, waiting still on the next bit of these anti-tanks, but they'll have to wait. Turkey is amassing on our border just immensely. I do not know why, but they are huge on our border. Which, I mean, attacking Turkey would be attacking NATO. So, of course, I don't want to do that. That's not really a smart idea. I don't want to attack anybody that's in the CSTO or NATO. Of course, in the last episode, I remember that we were in a war with the CSTO, but we really couldn't do much with it, which sucks because of the new update, but at the end of the day, we'll better ourselves with this new update, so it's not terrible. Now, they still have to build the rest of that, but they're already training the new militia regiments, and I want to edit them. Maybe just put a little bit more infantry, if we could, in there. Infantry. Infantry. Maybe just a column of infantry this time. Just like that. We're still going to be able to build a shit ton of them, which is good. I just want more infantry. course, conservativeness, because we need it. Because we're not as big and conservative this time, but it's fine. We'll be okay. Military strategist, army logistics, really going to do well for us, so we're going to get that straight away. We're going to try to declare war on Pakistan before we have to leave. Let's see. How close are we? 188, 189. The 25th of October of 2017. We can do it. We can attack them. At least get into the war with them. We may not be able to fully win out the war yet, but we could attack them. So yes, done a lot of legal things since you guys have last seen me with getting partnered by Curse and then making the Patreon. It's been a bit of a time, but I'm getting it done. Of course, it needs to be done. So it's always good to get that out of the way, you know, as soon as possible. There we go. Let's attack Palestine. Or Palestine. Pfft. What? What was that? Really? Pakistan. Good job, Brain. Proud of you. Alright, so let's see what's going on. 2 attacks right now. Mostly moving, I think, into places. We're not really attacking as much as I would like, but for where we are attacking, we're winning. This war is most likely going to be very, very slow, but it's fine. We'll make it. I believe in us. Man, Pakistan's a little tough, aren't they? They got a lot more troops than originally expected, of course, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but we can get it. We're starting to move in anyway, so we'll be okay. How's production? Very good, very good. Construction, doing very well. We're training all of our troopers. We have everything amassed. Good. We're doing really well as far as training and everything is concerned. And of course, we are winning this fight. Anything else that I need to do? I could build some more civilian factories over in the areas. Let's build some in Pakistani territory while we take them. Very smart idea. I like it. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing very well. Of course, I think about, you know, all of you a lot, and I always try to think of ways to better the channel. So, you know, it's really big for me in order to, you know, I'm always thinking about you guys, thinking about ways to make the channel better every time. So that's why I try to push out content as quickly as possible. And, you know, I just really, you know, I'm always watching my analytics and everything like that. So, you know, I'm always paying attention to things on YouTube, and I'm always watching how I'm growing, what you guys are enjoying, and I keep trying to make videos like that so that way you guys always have something to come and watch and are really excited about. So let me get this new line. Guns available. Go ahead and boost as much as we can in there. Of course, we can research new equipment, which we're going to want to do and continue doing. We're doing fairly well. We're taking areas, but we're also losing fights. So not the best, but we're getting it. We're definitely getting it. Training is almost done for a few more troops, which is good. They'll be able to come out and be on the battlefield shortly, but surely. Once we take Pakistan, I think I'm going to turn and look towards Africa, because there's not much left in the Middle East to take after we destroy Pakistan. So it's going to be really exciting for us, of course. Trade a little bit more with the Frenchies. Get those out of the way. Once we get to their capital, we'll win. I mean, once we get there, we're going to be fine. Okay, we've surrounded them. Good, good. Modify the government. We want to get another man over here. Probably armor, I would think. Armor's definitely going to want to help us out. It's going to make our tanks a lot better on the battlefield, which is really going to help with our spearhead offensive movements for our troops. I don't know. I think the ending goal is we're going to want to take out the Middle East and Africa, and I think after that, the series might be over, unless you guys, of course, want it to continue. Depends on what you guys want to do. So I'm really excited about it. So what is this? No defensive combats 4. Ah, cool. Problematic combats. Ooh, that's disgusting. But we're doing very well, so we're fine. We don't have to worry about anything. We're perfectly fine. Once we get across this river, I think we're going to be really good. But we're having a tough time fighting across this river, at least up north. We're winning fights, but we need to get over the river and be fine with everything. Of course, I don't have a troop right there. Where are you going? Where are you going? Are you going there? Okay. As long as you're going there, we're fine. We just need a troop over there. We made it across the river over here, so we could punch a line through. They're attacking on 3 separate sides now. Now that they're attacking there, we could try to attack here. Doing very well. Let's cut them off, both divisions across. Okay. What are you doing? You're helping out there. Very good. Oh, he cut us off. Smart idea. Bloody little fucking bastard. Go ahead and destroy him so we can get our troops back. Don't worry, buds, we're coming. We got across the river here, too, which is also good. And we're winning. Go ahead and try get a few attacks going this way. Winning that fight slowly but surely. He's kind of defending himself right now. Don't know why, but he's defending himself, which is fine. Can we attack here? No, it doesn't look like it. Mountaineers are going somewhere else, which is fine. The tanks are attacking again. He's moving in there. Good, good. We're doing very well. I want to get this war in Pakistan over with before we end the episode, because it's always good. Of course, a lot of people have told me, you should take control of your troops a lot more. There's a lot of things that you could do that could really help them out. So, of course, that's what I'm doing now. And hopefully that's doing very well. Where's this motorized division going? There? No. Go in here. It's going to be better if you move over there. Now we're attacking here. Good. Once this motorized division gets over there, I'm going to want him to attack as well. Go straight for the capital as quickly as possible. This tank can wait. I don't know why they always want to go that way. Just cross the river, and then you'll make it. When are you going to be there? Not that quickly, but it's okay. We're still winning this fight, but we also... Where are you going? Don't go that way. Attack there. We have other troops that are going that way. We don't have to worry about that. I'm surprised Pakistan hasn't given up yet. Of course, they still have control over their capital. That's why they're not giving up just yet, but do we have more troops? We have one. One is more than none. Ooh, look at those flickers. Love it. See the flickers on those flags? That was disgusting. But it's fine. It's just what the game does more than anything else. Oh! They gave up. How exciting. And done. And there we go. We've taken Pakistan. So, we've almost taken out we've basically taken out the entirety of the Middle East, which is a really good thing for Israel. And we're making a gigantic empire that's gonna, grow into hopefully the best empire ever known. But, of course, if you guys enjoyed the episode, give it a like. It tells me you want me to continue the series. And, of course, a lot of you do, but I just want to make sure. Also, comment down below, what country should we play as with the vanilla DLC? And, what are you most excited for with this new release of DLC? And what kind of ideas do you think Hearts of Iron is going to have for future DLCs to come? Of course, I have no idea, but it's going to be really fun to put that down in the discussions as well. And of course, if you have not already done so, subscribe to see more. We're going to be playing a lot more Hearts of Iron 4, so hopefully if you guys are enjoying it, stay tuned. We're going to be playing a lot more. And then, of course, check down the links below for the mods and Patreon, and my Twitter is going to be down there, and just a lot of new links for you guys to go check out. So that's going to be really cool to do as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, Glenn Games signing off as always. Take care, everyone.